Welcome to Sports Trades. My name is Lou, and today I'll be looking at every detail from draft picks, waiver claims, trades, free agent signings, etc. as to how this Penguins team was assembled and equipped for a 2019 Stanley Cup run. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and of course, enjoy the video. Evgeny Malkin was the second overall pick in the 2004 NHL Draft. Sidney Crosby was the first overall selection of the 2005 NHL Draft. Chris Letang was the 62nd overall selection of the 2005 NHL Draft. With the 80th pick of the 2010 Draft, they selected Brian Rust. With the second pick of the 2006 NHL Draft, they selected Jordan Staal. He'd be dealt to the Hurricanes for Brian Dumoulin, and a player and a draft pick. Both of those I will mention later. With the 22nd selection of the 2012 NHL Draft, they selected Olli Matt. With the 52nd overall selection, they selected Theodore Bugers. With the 83rd pick, they selected Matt Murray. With the 23rd pick of the 2011 NHL Draft, they selected Joe Morrow. He'd be packaged with a 2013 5th-round pick to the Dallas Stars for a 2013 3rd-round pick used on Jake Gunsel. On November 14, 2000, Jeff Norton signed as a free agent. He was on the Sharks the previous season. He'd be dealt to San Jose on March 12, 2001 for Johan Hedberg and another player. Hedberg would be dealt to the Canucks August 25, 2003 for a 2004 second-round draft pick used on Alex Golikowski. Alex would be dealt to the Dallas Stars February 21, 2011 for James Neal and another player. Neal would be dealt to the Nashville Predators June 27, 2014 for Patrick Hornqvist and Nick Spaulding, who I will mention later. With the 137th overall pick in the 2015 NHL Draft, they selected Dominic Simon. Scott Harrington was the 54th overall selection of the 2011 NHL Draft. Kasperi Kapanen was the 22nd overall selection of the 2014 NHL Draft. Spaulding was packaged with Hornqvist in the James Neal trade. John Hayes led the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins to 5 straight playoff seasons in the AHL. He'd be dealt to the New Jersey Devils to be their next head coach in exchange for a 2016 3rd-round draft pick. Those pieces, along with a conditional 2016 first-round draft pick, is what it took to get Phil Kessel from the Toronto Maple Leafs. February 27, 2016, they traded their own 2016 third-round draft pick to the Edmonton Oilers for Justin Schultz. July 7, 2016, they signed unrestricted free agent Garrett Wilson. He spent the previous season on the Florida Panthers. March 14, 2017, Zach Aston Reese signed as an undrafted free agent. He had played college hockey at Northeastern. July 1, 2018, Jack Johnson signed as an unrestricted free agent. He spent the previous season on the Columbus Blue Jackets. On the same day, they signed Matt Cullen, who had spent the previous season on the Minnesota Wild. With the 45th pick of the 2015 NHL Draft, they selected Daniel Sprong. On December 3, 2018, he'd be dealt to the Anaheim Ducks for Marcus Peterson. June 26, 2010, they traded their own 2010 7th-round draft pick to acquire the Sharks' 7th-round pick of 2011, which was used on Scott Wilson. October 21, 2017, he'd be packaged with their own 2018 3rd-round draft pick to the Red Wings for Riley Sheahan and a 2018 5th-round draft pick. On October 3, 2006, they claimed Chris Thornburn off waivers from the Buffalo Sabres. June 22, 2007, he'd be dealt to the Atlanta Thrashers for the 78th pick of the 2007 NHL Draft, used on Robert Bertuzzo. Bertuzzo would be packaged with a 2015 7th-round draft pick to the Blues for Ian Cole on March 2, 2015. Brendan Sutter was acquired in the Jordan Staal trade from back in 2012, and they also received a 3rd-round draft pick from the Sabres as compensation for Dan Balsma. Those two pieces would be packaged to the Vancouver Canucks for 2 players and a 2nd-round draft pick used on Philip Gustafsson. Derek Pouliot was the 8th pick of the 2012 NHL Draft, acquired from the Carolina Hurricanes in the Jordan Staal trade. He'd be dealt to the Canucks for a player in the Canucks 2018 4th-round draft pick. Ian Cole, Gustafsson, and the Canucks' 4th-round pick would be packaged with their own 2018 1st and 2019 3rd-round pick in a 3-team deal with the expansion Golden Knights and Ottawa Senators to receive Derek Brassard, 2 other players, and a 3rd-round pick from the Ottawa Senators. Josh Archibald was the 173rd pick of the 2011 NHL Draft. Sean McGuire was the 113th pick of the 2013 NHL Draft, and along with their own 2019 6th-round draft pick, those pieces would be dealt to the Coyotes for a player in a 2019 Minnesota Wild 4th-round draft pick. December 19, 2017, they deal the Wild 4th-round draft pick to the Dallas Stars for Jamie Oleksiak. January 28, 2019 saw the Dallas Stars become the ultimate Indian giver when they dealt back the 2019 Minnesota Wild pick for Jamie Oleksiak. So that's how they got Derek Brassard, Riley Sheahan, and the Wild 2019 4th-round draft pick. They would also deal their own 2019 2nd and 4th-round draft pick to the Florida Panthers for Nick Bjugstad and Jared McCann. Philip Samuelsson was the 61st pick of the 2009 NHL Draft. On December 5, 2014, he'd be dealt to the Coyotes for Rob Klinkhammer in a conditional pick. Rob would be packaged with Pittsburgh's 1st-round draft pick of 2015 to the Edmonton Oilers for David Perron. Perron would be dealt with Adam Clendening, who was traded with Philip Gustafsson back on July 28, 2015, to the Anaheim Ducks for Carl Hagelin. Then on November 14, 2018, Hagelin would be dealt to the Los Angeles Kings for Tanner Pearson. On February 25, 2019, Pearson would be dealt to the Canucks for Eric Gudbranson. If you happen to enjoy the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Until next time, I'm Lou on Sports Trades. Peace out.